Welcome fight fans to my channel. This is Johnny, and today we're going to be going over the statistics that nobody talks about when mentioning last night's fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. What's up fight fans? What a fascinating fight camp, what a fascinating lead up and very intriguing matchup last night that took place between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. I wouldn't be the only one to say that I was shocked at the outcome. If you watch any of the videos, if you follow our group Boxing News Today on Facebook, you would see that it wasn't cut half and half. Probably 90% of people I've spoken with, I talked to, all had Devin Haney washing Ryan Garcia. And everyone else said to the contrary, if Ryan Garcia comes out on top, he's a genius. Now, all those people calling him a mad genius for his antics leading up to the fight, his drinking, his prayer work, him calling out every woman under the moon, in his own words, was just a ruse. He said he was trolling everybody. And from the way he looked in the fight, this was a huge, massive, motivated, focused, disciplined, determined Ryan Garcia. Yes, he weighed in over the limit of 140, and unfortunately, he does not have the belt. His miss on the scales has led him to miss the opportunity of becoming a first-time world champion. Rumors were speculating that due to Haney's loss, that the commission would make him vacate, but as of this morning, due to Garcia's miss on the scales, Devin Haney, even though he lost, is still the champion, so he still has that belt, and the fans have let Bill, his son Devin, and all of Team Haney hear it after the beating he took at the hands of Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney not only had never lost going into this fight, he had never been knocked down going into this fight. And right from the bell, Ryan Garcia's speed was a factor. His power was a factor. I was most impressed with Ryan Garcia's sticking to the game plan. Overwhelm Devin Haney, force him to fight you where you want the fight to take place, in the pocket, and make Devin uncomfortable. And sure enough, Ryan Garcia's power was the X factor. Ryan Garcia's pushing and aggression was the X factor, and Devin Haney didn't have any answers. Kudos to Haney getting off the floor 3 times. Like I said, never been knocked down before. Got knocked down in the 7th, the 10th, and the 11th. And the one in the 7th was the most controversial. This one led to a point deduction for Garcia. The referee gave Haney copious amounts of time to recover, and it looked like Garcia went in for the kill and he couldn't get him out of there. All in all, the fight goes to the judges. Ryan Garcia won it via majority decision. One of the judges had it even. The other 2 gave it to Ryan, and I feel that is a fair call. Ryan had the power. Ryan had the bigger moments. Ryan pretty much did what he wanted, beat up Devin. Lost some rounds here and there, but from my perspective, guys, it looked like Garcia was taking rounds off. Not necessarily the whole round, but it looked like part of his game plan to stop and pull, turn it on and turn it off throughout the fight. And it seemed to have worked because the moments where Haney looked to be getting out on top against Ryan, looked to be winning round after round, is exactly where Ryan would land something big, something useful, and push Devin all the way back and take the little momentum Haney was trying to get and remove it and negate it. And that's the beautiful part about having power, is they always say power in boxing is the sport's greatest equalizer. Now let's talk a little bit about those numbers. We're going to talk about the statistics, the punch stats about Haney and Garcia, and those statistics do tell a story based off of how it went down and the game plan. We're going to look at the total punches thrown, total punches landed, jabs thrown, jabs landed, and power punches thrown and landed. When you look at the overall fight over the 12 rounds, statistically, the total punches thrown and landed shouldn't be that shocking. It wasn't an all-out slugfest in terms of a lot of firepower being thrown out there. In 12 rounds, Haney only threw 214 punches, landing 87 at a 40% clip. Garcia only threw 285 total punches, landing 106 at a 37% clip. 200 total punches in a 12-round fight isn't that much, and I'm going to break down a shocking statistic shortly hereafter about that exact thing. Total jabs, Garcia only lands 11 out of 54. Haney lands 42 out of 85. Garcia's game plan was never to jab Devin to death. Garcia's game plan was to pressure Haney, and overpower him with his left hook, and that's exactly what happened. The power punches tell the story. Haney throws 129 and lands 45. Garcia throws 231 and lands 95 at a 40% clip. Of Garcia's 285 total punches thrown, 231 of them were power punches. The question wasn't, was he going to try to land on Devin? The question was, would Devin be there to get hit? And both answers to those were yes. Haney getting hit as much as he did was quite shocking to me. His elusiveness didn't seem to be there. Maybe he was drawn out. He did look a bit flat. I'm not making any excuses. It was the best performance we've ever seen from Ryan Garcia and one of the best upsets. It was a great night of boxing, so I'm taking nothing away. But Devin Haney did look a bit sluggish to me, and he looked like that intuitiveness that he usually has about always kind of being in the right spot at the right time was not there. And that could be from that very first round. Garcia landed a huge hook and startled him a bit, and I don't think he was ever the same. And that was definitely the tale of the story. Now, one of those statistics I want to leave you guys on is the fact that of the 12 rounds, only in the second, the fourth, and the ninth, Devin Haney landed double-digit punches. That is it. That is shocking for an accurate boxer who has a high fight IQ to only land double-digit punches in 3 out of the 12 rounds. Everything else from there were single digits. Why? Because every time he was put in a position to engage, Garcia would be quicker and land that power shot, and that was enough to back Haney up and be on the defensive the whole fight, except in the moment where he wanted to fight his ego and get it back on Ryan, and Garcia seemed to make him pay every single time. Guys, with an array of savages at 140 pounds, I'm gonna leave this video asking you guys this one question. With Garcia victorious against Haney, and you got Matias out there, you got Pitbull Cruz out there, you got Teofimo Lopez out there, you got Garcia talking about he wants to go up to 47. There's rumors of Jerron Boots and Ryan Garcia. Who do you guys think makes the best matchup moving forward for Ryan Garcia? Let me know in the comment section below.